name is Jordan. If you're new around here, I'm in my 30s. I live in Los Angeles. My husband, my dog, and my 4-month-old baby girl. I thought it would be fun to do a what I eat in a day. I am dairy and soy free because my daughter has reflux and I'm pumping. So I've been dairy and soy free for about 3 months now, and it's been honestly a challenge, but kind of fun to try new recipes and new products and things like that. So this was a requested video, and I just want to clarify before I share anything that this is not for anything other than inspiration. It's not like to show you how many calories I eat or, you know, to recommend what you should eat. And also please know that I'm like reaching for handfuls of like cashews and chips and things like that here and there. I'm not going to film every single thing I eat, but I do think it would be really fun to share what I'm cooking up in the kitchen with you. I am gonna make a new recipe today for dinner. So everything in this vlog will be homemade, budget friendly, like super easy. No one has the time to make anything fancy or complicated anymore. So I will show you my breakfast in just a few. I usually have a green smoothie, but I'm gonna switch it up today. Make a yogurt bowl. Lunch, I'm gonna make this chickpea tahini salad that I've been loving. It's super easy and like great for meal prep if you're doing that. And for dinner, I'm gonna try a new recipe, this like chicken satay in the crock pot. I really wanna get back into crock pot meals because they're so easy and just anything that's like low maintenance. So it's already 9:30 now. I had my first cup of coffee. I show it all the time, and I use this silk creamer, about like 1 tablespoon, and this Chobani oat milk is the best, hands down. So I always have that in the morning, and then I had my little breakfast hors d'oeuvre, which is what I have right when I wake up before I pump because I'm always starving. I made, in my last vlog, I showed these little energy bites that are lactation friendly with like flax seeds, dates, peanut butter, coconut, and oats. So I had 2 of those, and now I'm starving. So let's go make breakfast immediately. I normally have a green smoothie in the morning, but we got these cocoa juice on sale yesterday and I love them. So I'm gonna make a yogurt bowl, and I have a ton of fruit, a mango, the champagne mangoes are the best, blueberries, and then my favorite granola ever. I think I might add a banana too. This is the finished product. I've got all the fruit and the granola, and Obi always wants some. I just find it very fun to make food like aesthetically pleasing. It doesn't change the taste obviously, but it does make it more enjoyable. I'm gonna go have this while I get some work done. It's already almost 10 o'clock and I'm running behind, but I'll catch up with you guys when I make lunch. I would say one of my biggest downfalls when it comes to cooking at home is like not planning ahead, in the sense that I knew I wanted to make a slow cooker recipe tonight, and I almost forgot to check how long it needs to be in the slow cooker, and I need to go get a few items. So I'm actually running to CVS to pick up a prescription anyway, and there's a Whole Foods there. So I'm gonna get the peaches, basil, and whatever else I need for dinner tonight, and just try not to get distracted by literally everything else in the store that I want. Hear Violet playing in the background with Alex. They're in the nursery doing tummy time, but I just made my second coffee of the day, and I'm cracking up because so I've been obsessed with pistachio lattes, and I was like, why don't I just like buy the syrup myself and make them at home? I put in way too much. It's so good. I just got it off Amazon, but I just split it and made a coffee for tomorrow and added more plain coffee and milk and ice to this one. So that's so much better. Noted on how much to use, because it says like 1 ounce, and it's funny, I could have just measured it with one of Violet's like cylinders for her milk, but I didn't know how much that would be, so I did a full tablespoon. 10 out of 10 do not recommend. I would do like half a tablespoon instead. But in any case, I am going to make some lunch and then also prep dinner. They didn't have ripe peaches at Whole Foods, so I pivoted, and I'm going to do this crock pot chicken satay recipe instead that I had also saved. And then, but first I'm going to do my lunch. So I've been making this chickpea tahini salad, which is really good. And I just like throw it in a bowl, and I'm going to put it on like a piece of toast. I will link this recipe, but it's
Super, super easy. Basically just chickpeas, tomatoes, celery, tahini, and then I did garlic salt, garlic olive oil. This is the salt I used actually. So good. Osmo. And then this olive oil, this Costa olive oil is my favorite thing ever. It's like the perfect amount of garlic. So I did that in there and a little bit of lemon juice. And this is honestly such an easy thing to prep in advance. Like I could have done this yesterday, I just was lazy. And then you can have it for the week. I will eat like at least half a batch in one sitting of this. So I wouldn't say it makes like enough for a ton of days, but it is so freaking good. I also really like it with crackers. Definitely a big fan of this recipe. I also absolutely just eat it as is. You don't need to put it on bread or crackers or anything. Now it's time to prep dinner so that we don't have to worry about it later. We've been eating at like 7:30 when Violet's already down for bed. Now we put her to bed earlier. I would say like a couple weeks ago even we were doing more of like an 8:30 bedtime, and now we're putting her down earlier. So I've got the chicken in the crock pot already and I sprinkled that with salt. I'm following a recipe I found on Pinterest. I will link it below. But basically I just whisk together a sauce, pour it over the top, and then I turn on the crock pot. So this is 1/3 cup of coconut milk and 1/3 cup peanut butter, and then some fish sauce, lime juice, and red curry paste. I do it on the light side with the curry paste because the last time Alex made curry, it was really spicy and it actually made Violet have a stomachache. So now I know better. Also, I will say, obviously not every day I have enough time to like make all the meals like this. Today is a lighter work day for me. I only work part-time and Alex is able to help with Violet today too. I know I've watched other moms sharing what they ate in a day or what they prepped for themselves and their babies, and I'm like, it's so unattainable. How did you have the time? I don't always have the time, but I will say, even though Violet's been having her 4-month sleep regression, she's still a really good napper, which is very helpful. So I'm grateful for that. And it does allow me to have time during the day to do stuff like this. I also just pick and choose. Like I don't get, I'm not gonna be able to do everything in a day. I have to do laundry today, might not get to a workout, or I might have less free time for self-care because I'm making all these meals. But also I think if you prep food in advance, like hopefully we'll have leftovers for at least another meal for us. So it nets out in the end. All right, that is now ready to go. I'm gonna put it on high for 6 hours and then we'll just have it with rice later. I might add some bell pepper or something, but otherwise we should be good to go. All right, I'm actually gonna squeeze in a 20-minute workout. I'm so sore from the Pilates class I took yesterday, but I just wanna do some arms and work on my posture and my core and everything. So I'm gonna have a little snack before I do that because I cannot work out on an empty stomach, like no matter what kind of workout I do. And I didn't even have lunch dessert today. So I'm gonna have just a little bit something, a little sweet and savory combo. I'm gonna have chomps. I love having these on hand. They're also great for like packing in a bag or bringing on the go just because they don't have to be refrigerated. And then we have been obsessed with these from Costco. This is like the best snack. Fully addicted. Dried mangoes. They have 1 ingredient, no sugar added, whatever. So I'm gonna have that. But if I were having just a lunch dessert today, I'm gonna show you what else I'm obsessed with. These Yum Earth fruit snacks. I don't know what I was thinking when I got them because I should have known that I would be obsessed with them. Luckily, they come in like single serving packets, and honestly, this company, their ingredients are so good. They're all allergen free and like clean-ish, as clean as you can get for little fruit snacks, but they're just the perfect little sweet snack. Sometimes I have it for dessert. I got these off Thrive Market, but that's my go-to lunch dessert these days. I'm gonna go work out. Dinner is in the crock pot. It's starting to smell really good. When I get back in for my workout and I'm all showered, I'm gonna prep the rice and then we'll be good to go. Is ready. The chicken looks so good. I just paired it with white rice, some sauteed peppers, and cilantro. I don't know if you can hear Violet in the background, but she's on her way down for bed. But I am very excited to dig into this, and it really was just super, super easy and low maintenance. Dinner was so freaking good. I will say I didn't make as many leftovers as I thought. I think we maybe have like 1 serving remaining, but that's more to do with the fact that
Alex and I eat a lot of food. But next time I think what I would do is add another pack of chicken and maybe double the sauce, just to note. I'm gonna have some dessert before I do a little bit of work, shower, and head to bed. A few weeks ago, Whole Foods had a sale where it was like half off of all ice cream, and so I took it upon myself to try a bunch of different dairy-free and soy-free ice cream. So one of the things I got was Dream Pops. I'd heard so many good things about them, and I really like them. They're these little like chocolate covered little ice cream bites that they're so good. I will say I have had the mint chip and the birthday cake. The mint chip I like better. The birthday cake ones are really good, but they just taste like vanilla, which is fine. But I'm gonna have a few of these and call it a night. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end of this video, let me know which recipe looked the best to you. I'll have everything linked down below and just like the descriptions of everything and all the recipes. But hopefully there is enough inspiration here if you are dairy-free, soy-free, have a reflux baby, none of those things. And I will be back again very soon with just a regular vlog. So thank you so much for watching.